Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. We are looking ahead to the Monday slate, which is the 2-gamer for NFL. Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good day yesterday for NFL for week 2. If you guys like the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it. And also hit that subscribe button for more NBA and NFL lineup advice videos. So, yeah, yesterday was pretty good. I forgot to put it out for you guys, but I think I had like a 125 or 130 in Maine, and then in the late slate I had like a 148, 150. So overall was not too bad. Did cash everywhere. Even premium went 3 for 3 yesterday. In our cash game, our GPP, and then our late slate cashed as well. So like I said, 3 for 3 yesterday. Like I said, it's only $7 for a day pass for Sunday, $30 for the entire month. And then, like I said, I will add in some GPPs and also play some other slates as well. So, like I said, if you are in for the month pass, you would have got tonight's slate, the 2-gamer. So, if you want to join us, check us out on our Twitter. That'll be in the comment section below. Like I said, we do have a new Twitter since my other one is still locked out. So, this is where you are going to be able to contact me for now. So, yeah, and also we did some NFL single game as well. Came out just slightly above even last night. Just profited just a little bit. We were sitting pretty all night, second and third place all night, and then the Patriots decided to come back just a little bit there at the end and put us down a little bit, but we still made some profit. Could have been a lot better if Tyreek Hill would have got us one more touchdown, but unfortunately was not the case. But like I said, still came out with profit. So if you guys want to come join us, we're doing single game again tonight. Like I said, bought in last night, and it was, like I said, overall pretty good night. So if you want to come join us tonight, let me know. Basically, we both buy in. I'm not sure exactly how much we're going to buy in for tonight. Let's just say we each buy in for $60. And then like I said, we split the entry fee, and then we split the winnings. I sent a screenshot of our winnings, and then within 2 or 3 days, I will send it over to you guys, since that's how long it takes for PayPal to take it out. So, yeah, it's an easy way to play in some big tournaments that you're maybe not able to play in before, and go win $2,000-3,000. Like I said, we've done it before. We've won some subscribers some pretty good money before. So if you want to join us for that, that is tonight. We're going to be playing the Pittsburgh and Cleveland game for that one. So yeah, definitely come join us. Would love to have you make some extra money. So yeah, let's get into it. We're going to focus on the 2-gamer tonight, and I will briefly go over the single game if we have time for that, which we should. So our first game of the night is New Orleans taking on the Carolina Panthers. Panthers is my team. We're not looking the greatest. Our wide receiver core sucks, but we'll see how it goes. We have a 39.5 in Saints by 3. There we are. Wrong page. So, yeah, let's go look at it here at the quarterbacks. We got Derek Carr and Bryce Young. These two are not projected high at all, 15.93 and a 13.64. But they are absolutely dead cheap. We have Derek Carr coming in at a 32% ownership, Bryce Young at a 25. So, in the past, like I said, it's a different team, but Carolina has held New Orleans to 11 or 14 points a game since 2021, since Drew Brees left. So Carolina has played the Saints pretty well. So we'll have to see how that goes in this one. At the running back position, you got Miles Sanders, Jamal Williams. As you see here, the projections have Miles Sanders slightly above him with a 1.87 value. So I'd probably pick Miles Sanders here. You obviously got Nick Chubbs as well. Chuba Hubbard and some GPPs. I could see him getting a touchdown. He hasn't been looking too bad, and he's one of the bigger backs over there. He's not like what 5'10", 5'11", but he's a bigger back. So don't mind Chuba Hubbard and some GPPs. Touchdown is what you're looking for with him. Over here we got Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, Shaheed. Like I said, these guys all should be in good play. I'm not too, like I said, just the Carolina defense is not too good. I think Horn's out for a little bit, so that's going to hurt them as well. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Over here on the Panthers, I have no idea. Like I said, our wide receiver core is just trash right now. Marshall's all right, but like I said, I mean, if Adam Thielen's your top running back, wide receiver, he has some serious issues. So that's just straight up throw in whoever you want some GPPs and cash games. I would not touch those dudes at all. Tight end, same thing. Wouldn't really touch any of these guys. Maybe Hayden Hurst. I think he'll have a little bit more ownership just because last week he had 7 targets on 5 catches. So you can look at him, but I don't know. He's definitely a safety valve for Bryce Young. He likes, people crossing, so that's what Hayden does. Defenses, you can look at the Saints. I think they'll be popular. We got the Panthers here projected at 30% ownership just because they're so cheap. So, like I said, there's not really a ton of good defenses tonight. Like I said, probably Cleveland's going to be the main one because they're taking on the Steelers. But yeah, as of here, it looks like Panthers are going to have high ownership. So nothing too crazy in that game, but this game here is not that great either. We have 38.5 in Cleveland by 2.5 on the road. But, Cleveland and Pittsburgh, these games are always usually pretty solid games. So let's go look at it here. We got Watson and Kenny Pickett. Pickett threw a ton over, 30, 35 times, probably even more last time. So he should be able to air the ball out quite a bit. Deshaun Watson's going to be the main popular plug over here at a 17-9. Because he can run just a little bit and, obviously throw some touchdowns. I don't mind Kenny Pickett maybe in some GPPs, but they are down in their wide receiver core over there. And, same as Cleveland, they're both down. Nick Chubb, like I said, he's 15-3. I think he's going to be the main horse over there. Pittsburgh has pretty good defense, but I think he gets some goal line touchdowns because, like I said, I really have no idea who else they're really going to throw it to. So I think Chubb's going to be the main dude. Najee Harris, Jaylen Warren, like I said, both these guys. I don't mind maybe Warren maybe catches a couple passes out of the backfield. That's kind of what we're looking at there. You got Ford as a GPP play. We got Najee Harris at 45% owned. Like I said, both these guys should be the more popular backs. Like I said, I don't mind Sanders over maybe Harris for Carolina if you want to go that way. Wide receivers, we got Pickens, we got Moore, Pope. Amari Cooper's, I think it said he's doubtful tonight, so he's probably going to be out. So that really hurts the wide receiver core for Cleveland. That's why I said I think they're going to rely on Chubb so much. But we got more Donovan Peoples-Jones. We've seen him make some half-decent catches. So these guys are cheap. I think you got to put them in there. You could always put a flyer on Marquise Goodwin, David Bell. I don't know a ton about those guys. Well, Marquise Goodwin I do, but yeah, they're projected really low down here, but like I said, there's only 2 wide receivers up here, so you can maybe go, like I said, take a flyer on one of those guys. And then at the tight end position, David Njoku, like I said, he's going to probably be the best tight end on the slate. And right there with Nick Chubb, I think him and David Njoku should be able to get you some touchdown passes. Because, like I said, that's what they use David for quite a bit. And Pat Fearmouth, maybe a couple. And then you got the Browns and the Steelers. Like I said, you got Steelers at 40% ownership, which I highly disagree with. If you can spend up for Cleveland, I would go there. If not, I would probably go to Carolina. I feel slightly safer because I do think Cleveland's going to put up half-decent little numbers here. But, also Pittsburgh, I think they could probably get 1 or 2 takeaways as well. So that's the upside for that one there. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So in cash games, looking at a little bit of Cleveland. I think in GPPs, you can look at the Cleveland wide receivers. You can look at Pittsburgh on that GPP side. And maybe Carolina GPPs as well, a couple of their wide receivers. But that's like straight up, you're looking, lottery right there with who you're going to pick for Carolina's wide receivers. And then, like I said, for New Orleans, David Carr does like to throw the ball quite a bit. And, Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, those guys could be good. And some GPPs. Michael Thomas is 5'9". Remember, a couple years ago when this guy was going in the first round in fantasy leagues. So dropped off a little bit, but this dude obviously has massive potential for sure. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. Let's go look at single game real quick since we have a couple more minutes to spare. So as I mentioned, in the MVP spot, I think your cash game's got to be Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb. I think those are going to be the 2 main guys I'm going to be putting in there in some of my lineups. What I like to do is I like to have some of the main guys like Watson, Chubb, and like Pickett and Harris. I like to have those guys like in most of my lineups in the MVP spot because those guys obviously have the best outcome of becoming MVP. And then, I like to spread in, probably 5 or 6 lineups of each player in some GPPs, Pickens, I might have him in MVP in a couple, Elijah Moore, Browns, David Njoku, right? You see what I'm saying? So, but like I said, in cash games, you're going to keep it to Watson and Chubb. A little bit more GPP, Pickett and Harris. I'd definitely pick Harris over Pickett if you're doing that. But like I said, if you're doing a multi-entry, single game, Pickens, Moore, Browns, David Njoku. Like I said, all these guys are in some very good spots. Like I said, even Donovan Peoples-Jones, I don't mind him in an MVP spot. I don't expect this game to be the highest scoring game out there. So if one of these one offs like Jalen Warren, Donovan Peoples, like I said, one of those guys, if they're the one who gets the touchdown, you could be above everybody else if, Nick Chubbs and Watson doesn't go off. So this could be one of those, like I said, GPP slates for sure in single games. So, all right, guys, that's what we got going on. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. I appreciate it. Like I said, a lot of the advice that I gave out yesterday with the stacks and the players, they went off really well. So if you guys listened to the advice, you probably made some half decent money. Like I said, with the Lions and the Seahawks and some of those other guys that were not high owned at all. So yeah, that is mostly it. Like I said, leave a like if you like the video, and also hit that sub button as well. And also, like I said, for Sunday main slate, we have $7 day pass, which includes the main slate with a GPP and a cash game, and also the late slate with a cash game lineup. So 3 lineups for $7 is not too bad. And like I said, $30 for the month pass if you want to come join us. And as normal, I am doing the buy-in. I know it's a little risky, you guys putting in, let's say, $70 or $80, whatever it is, but I got the projections to back it up, and I'm going to be making some GPP winning plays, hopefully. So we have a really good shot at winning some pretty good money tonight. So come join us, guys, for the single game. Message us on our Twitter. Be like, hey, we'd love to sign up for the single game. Want some more information? And I'll give you that guys' information. So, like I said, here's our Twitter. Twitter will be in the comment section below. Message us on there. We'll get you guys all set up. So, all right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I should have a video maybe for Thursday. If not, I'm going to have one for Saturday for sure. And like I said, we have NBA coming up as well. So if you guys want to get in on the NBA special, we have that as well for for the season pass. So if you want more information on NBA season pass, that's coming up. Definitely hit us up as well. Like I said, NBA is only about a month and like 10 or 15 days out. Can't wait. All right, guys, have a good one. Win some money tonight, and we'll see you guys a little bit later.